Tonight on Lazyboys night.
Yes. What are we doing?
Well, here's the thing. We don't get political, and I don't want to get political. No. But reality
it's one of our mandates.
It's one of our mandates. But the reality is lately there's been a little bit of tension between Canada and the U.S.
Friction.
A little bit of rubbing the wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
And it's predominantly for political reasons, which we're not going to get into.
No.
But here's the thing. For I don't know how many decades, for practically a century, we've been good friends. And there's a reason Canada and the U.S. were always good friends.
We're buds, man.
We're buds. We're supposed to be buds. And whatever's happening now, whatever BS is happening now, it will fade.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. There's so much we have in common.
That's
Canada and
big
the U.S.
thing, man.
And we'd like to remind everybody about our commonalities, our shared ground, and why we usually get along so famously.
So we're doing a positive USA, Canada, what we have in common.
There you go, right after this.
We'll see you soon.
When the day is done and I need a good laugh, I tune into Lazyboys night on their chosen path. Two mates on the lounge with stories untold, chatting about movies worth more than gold. Food escapades and opinions so true. Just two good fellas seeing life through. Their banter and wisdom, a comforting sound. No pretense, no drama, just solid common ground. These are the channels, the ones I adore, guiding my screen, always wanting more. From shredding guitars to laughter and chat, my favorite YouTube, that's where it's at.
That's dude.
That dude.
Hey, welcome to Lazyboys night. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
What are we drinking
yeah.
here? Nice golden color.
Ah.
All right, this is the Head Stock IPA from Nickel Brook Brewing Company.
I could smell it as we were pouring it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know, we
right?
haven't had Nickel Brook in a while, but I remember when they're usually very good beers. Nickel Brook knows what they're doing. So,
Nose.
nose. Well, the nose knows, and right now the nose is
knows.
telling me this is going to be delicious. Cheers, dude.
Cheers, dude. That smells awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, I like
You know
that.
what's great? It's like some of the IPAs. It's got a little bit of bitterness, but
that
it's
little
not.
citrusy.
At the same time, it's not overpowering, and it finishes clean. Oh,
And it, the bitterness finishes clean.
yeah,
The citrusy
it lingers.
lingers.
Yeah.
There's that proper balance happening right
That's
now.
the thing. It's balanced. We've had one recently. I can't remember what it was, where the citrus and the bitterness did not balance. The bitterness was overpowering. This
But
one
this
is
one?
well done, Nickel Brook. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So,
Holy freak, man! That's so well balanced.
just
There's
like
like
the
two-
Canada-U.S. relationship should be
Right?
balanced.
So this is the way leading into perfect segue for our episode. Something that's properly balanced.
So these are our top 12 commonalities. Oh, look, you're wearing the Evil Knievel shirt. I'm wearing the... No,
What is
mine's a little morbid. This is Borgins and Burks from Harry Potter, that dark arts store.
Yes.
This is not a prophecy. This is just a coincidence.
Harry Potter, that classic American tale.
That's right. All right, so
Oh.
one of the things about Canada and the U.S., other than our love of beer, is our obsession with coffee.
Oh, man. We are so much alike when it comes to that.
Everybody, every morning, they need the cup of joe before they go to work. They need it at work. They need it. And let's face it, Starbucks, huge American franchise.
Oh.
It's all over Canada, too. It's everywhere. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
walk a city block without bumping into
Thank
a
you,
Starbucks.
Seattle.
Yes.
It's like, holy jeez.
And on our side of the border, we have Tim Hortons, which has actually expanded into the States, mainly northern eastern states. But Timmy's is iconic with Canada. Your double-double, you get that and you go.
But it's here's the thing, is that this is a shocker, and probably for most of you out there not really realizing, but Timmy's has been having a nosedive, and they're trying to.
It was bought out by I forget.
Multinational.
So it's technically no longer Canadian
It's not
owned.
a Canadian company anymore, but
However,
they're still trying to be Canadian.
It's still part of the culture, and let's not focus on the negative.
No. I'm just talking. I'm not talking about. We don't want to focus on the negative, but I'm just saying. I'm leading up to something. So, one of my once upon a time, we had an American donut company that was here in Canada that I absolutely adored.
Dunkin'
Hell
Donuts.
yeah! America runs on Dunkin', man.
We had it
America
up here
runs
to
on
the early 2000s.
Yeah. And
I remember as a teenager having a Dunkin'.
I would never go to Tim Hortons.
Oh, really?
I would always go to Dunkin' Donuts.
I was still a Timmy's
love
guy.
Dunkin' Donuts, man.
I like
Their
Dunkin's.
coffee's better. Their donuts were better.
I like Dunkin's, but I was still a Timmy's guy.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
I was still a Timmy's guy. But
When they
Timmy's,
left, man,
Timmy's
I
was
was
Canadian
so
owned back then.
sad. Yes, I know, but I still love Dunkin'
Well,
Donuts,
you know what?
man.
Good news. Dunkin'
Yes.
is coming back.
You're coming
to
back
Canada.
to us, baby.
We're sharing
Come
the coffee
back.
again.
Yeah. So we're going to be sharing that as well. The great taste of coffee and donuts.
There you go.
So something we have in common.
What's the next one?
The next thing, this is freaking awesome. We have a shared love of hockey. Most people don't realize, they always think it's a Canadian thing. You know what? We just finished, well, it's still happening now. We're you know, when we're talking about hockey right now, it's two American teams that are in the finals.
So in the
For the Stanley
NHL,
Cup, right?
in the NHL, there's the number of American teams far outweigh the number of Canadian teams.
Yep.
We've always considered it Canada's game, and it is our national pastime. Although the official
is.
game of Canada is lacrosse, not hockey. Lacrosse was invented in Canada,
And some would argue curling as well.
But nonetheless,
hockey, we call
hockey's
that
in our
hockey,
blood.
right?
Hockey's in our blood,
Yeah.
and hockey clearly runs strong
Yeah.
in the States as well. It's all over. The NHL is pretty much Canada, US. It dominates everywhere, and we all love it. We're all crazy for it, and we're all watching the Stanley Cup Finals. Even the people who are not into that hockey
You
that
think
much.
he's into it? One of the biggest things that threw me for a loop, and I didn't realize, I was like in round one, when the Ottawa Senators were playing Carolina, which are now in the finals, Ottawa got destroyed by Carolina. Like, Ottawa looked like a freaking Pee-wee league compared to this team. An amazing, amazing team. But here's the thing that blew my mind, is that every time they play home in Carolina, the fans are crazy awesome, man. They would call it, like, I was joking about it. It's like, even whatever, when some of the players would be skating and every move they'd be cheering it. It's like they're super hyper focused. And the only teams where I see this kind of passion is like, not even, I was going to say Montreal, but not even, because Montreal fans sometimes will get really negative.
They're very possessive. They're very possessive. Yeah,
they're you know, that French blood, man. It's almost like close to being the Latina blood. But Carolina, man, when that team is playing, the fans are so much into it, and that's at that point. That's when I realized I'm going. They love it as much as we do, if not more.
They do,
and they got more teams, so obviously
you guys have 10 times our population.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So.
That's the other thing too. But the fact that we share that is it blows my mind. I personally never realized to what extent until we went into.
Remind me if I'm wrong. I feel like a month or two ago there was an incident. I think it was a hockey game.
Yes.
Where the PA system
yes.
crapped out, and while the singer was singing the national anthem, the Canadian national anthem, the PA crapped out, and this was a game in the U.S.
Yeah.
What did the crowd do? Predominantly U.S. They sang Canada's national anthem along to finish it, and it was just such a beautiful moment to just say again, we love the game, we respect each other as neighbors, and this, if you could play a clip
if you could play a clip of that, find a clip and then just post it right now. So we're gonna give you guys a chance. Is it playing right now?
Oh, Canada, our home and native, hatred, love, with glowing we see and strong and from far and wide, okay, and on God.
I'm hoping you got to see it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping you got
And
to
if
see
you
it.
didn't, it was a beautiful moment in sportsmanship, not amongst the players, but amongst the fans.
Yeah. And
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that just shows you
Commonality.
that regardless of what's going in the world, what's going on politically, like you said at the very beginning, we love each other, man.
Yeah.
We're neighbors. We're great neighbors. I have on my side of on one side of my family, a great part of my family. At one point, were living in the States. Like I have a lot of family that are buried. They did their entire lives in the United States of America. Because at one point, again, it's one of those historical things where the French were sent to the States.
Louisiana.
Because you guys had property that was owned by the French government at one point before it was the Louisiana Purchase, right? Where you bought property from France. Well, when England showed up in Canada, after French Canadians were here for like 100 years, they shipped them out to you guys.
It was a big deportation, which is why in Louisiana you got
Yeah.
a lot of the French.
So there's that other
in there.
commonality,
The Cajun
man.
actually stands for Acadian, which
Yeah.
were people from the Maritimes, Acadians,
Yep.
Cajuns. That's how it evolved.
So
A little bit of history for you.
Yeah.
Commonality. All
Well,
right.
what else do we have in common?
Food.
Oh man.
Let's face it, you got international cuisines, right? Italian food is something, Chinese food is something, Mexican food is something.
North American
Canadian, U.S. food is practically the same thing. We're all into the same stuff. We all love steak and potatoes. We all love pizza. We all love burgers. We have burgers
and
everywhere.
fries,
Oh, yeah.
man.
You know, we have poutine, but you know what? It's spreading in the States too. And if you don't know what poutine is, you got to try it the proper poutine way. Don't use shredded cheese. It's got to be cheese curds.
Well, we had
fresh
that.
cheese
Go
curds,
check out this episode. It's Canadian Comfort Foods.
Yeah.
We talk about it, dude.
fries, brown gravy, and fresh cheese curds.
And
but
we
it's
have
spreading
the
in the
same
States.
taste.
But you guys, you bring so much food up here too. We share it. It's the same thing.
You know,
I love
one of
it.
my favorite things,
New York style
is
pizza, Chicago
why-
style pizza.
Dude, why I love going to the States so much.
Everything's deep fried.
No, I love deep fried, man. I'm not gonna get away from that. Like carny deep fried stuff, I'm on board. But I am never afraid of eating anything, and I'm not afraid of getting sick. It's the same freaking food.
This is true.
That's awesome. We could travel back and forth, and there's no difference, and we enjoy.
Your stomach will handle it, no problem.
And just if you're talking about cuisine in general, but even fast food, man, it's like we have that same passion for fast food.
It's the same franchises.
We just love it, man. I just adore it. I love going to the States, and my first stop wherever I go is an Arby's.
Oh, really?
Freaking sandwiches, man. I love them so much.
I have noticed a few differences though. In the States, the McNugget barbecue sauce is more of a hickory thing, whereas our barbecue sauce is more of a sweet sauce.
Yeah. I didn't
So
even know
slight
that.
nuances, but
Yeah,
nonetheless,
there's
that's what keeps
a
things
little
a little interesting.
adaptation,
There you
right?
go. All right, what else do we have in common?
So one of the other things we have is we actually do have something that is crucial to both societies, is we are legitimately polite people. They keep saying that Canadians is always like, I'm sorry. But one of the things that I noticed a lot when you go to the States, and this is even more so if you're going into smaller communities, you could be northern states, eastern, western, regardless, southern states. It's excuse me.
This is
Americans,
true. Excuse me.
you guys keep laughing at us that we keep saying sorry all the time. You guys start listening to each other. You go, excuse me, a lot. Like, excuse me. Like, you're always asking for permission to talk to us or not to disrupt the conversation.
Excuse me.
Or, excuse me, da-da-da-da-da. Excuse me, da-da-da. So, little, we're you guys are just as polite as we are. So, man, nanner.
That was rude.
Sorry. Didn't want to do that. But you guys do it just as much as we do. And the fact that people keep telling...
And don't apologize for it.
No, and then the thing is, we're Canadians are known for that sorry thing. But Americans, you guys are just as polite. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry.
You
as,
go down.
as a proper Canadian would say,
You know,
I'm sorry, but excuse me. You're just as polite.
But with the politeness also comes the hospitality.
Oh, yes.
You know, you go down to the southern states and the hospitality is just like,
It's-
you're from Canada, bless my soul, come on down here and blah, blah, and here's some food and here's this.
Yeah.
You come up here, you go to the Maritimes, they're going to adopt you.
Holy frick,
All
man.
right.
You guys have nice people. That's
Yeah.
just bar
Which is
none.
everywhere.
It's
People, you know, when
unreal.
you get past the angry stuff,
Yeah.
people deep down, they're nice. They're nice and they're happy to meet new people and share experiences and make you feel at home. And I gotta say, most of my experiences, and when I say most, I mean like a good 98% of my experiences going down south, it's been that kind of, oh, welcome. Oh, you're from Canada? Oh, go, well, come on in here. Let me, and people have just been open-armed and friendly and polite and inviting. And it's the same thing. You
So,
guys
dude,
come up here.
is that-
you guys come up here.
Is that-
You'll get the same
okay,
treatment.
just so you know, we're doing a proper 12-pack
Yeah.
of our commonalities.
That was number 4.
Is it? So what
Yeah.
was it exactly?
Well, the politeness, hand in hand with the politeness, is the hospitality,
Okay, so we're talking about the hospitality.
which goes to me with the politeness. It's just
Okay.
part of it's the friendliness, the culture.
Okay, now,
all right?
fair enough, man. I'm 100%
Yeah.
on board with that.
So number 5, this is something because I know several Europeans whose minds are always baffled by the vast distances here.
Oh.
And in Europe, it's not
we
really
have
a thing
so
to do a road
huge
trip.
countries, man.
Road trip is not really a thing in Europe.
Yeah.
Europe is okay. I'm going here.
Yeah.
But up here, you know, let's just load up the car and
Let's call it road trip.
road trip, and we're going and we're gonna drive for hours. An hour. I mean, you know, Route 66 in California was just
man,
such a famous.
yes.
People would just take the road
The
trip.
ultimate road trip.
Up here, you take the Trans-Canada.
Yeah.
This is literally a highway that crosses the
So
entire
you
country from
guys
the
had-
Maritimes all the way to BC.
So you guys had a road that would cut through, like, through the states.
Yeah.
We have one because just the way we're built, right? We have one that goes east to west or west to
The
east. depending.
Trans-Canada Highway.
So that's how we do our road trips. But I can guarantee you that most Canadians at one point in their life have done a Can-Am
Yes.
road trip.
Oh, of course.
You cut through Canada, you go through the States. You know what I miss a lot? I think back in the day, and it's very recent that we have to do that. We used to be able to cross over, and all we needed was our driver's
You didn't
license.
need a passport. And just the driver needed the driver's license. You had kids in the
Nobody
car.
else.
Nobody,
So
nobody
the
cared.
driver had to show that it was their vehicle. Here's my driver's license. Have a great time.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Man, remember how many times we crossed the border? It was
Oh.
like, just have a great
Road
time.
trip. We just want to cross over, go boom.
Holy
There's this great
frick,
burger
man.
place across the border. Boom, go there.
And it wasn't like this freaking military type style.
No,
it was
no,
just
no.
super nice and friendly. And
So
it's like, I
while
miss
there's
that part of
while
it.
there's less cross-border road trips,
Yeah.
we still love the road trip. It's
Yeah,
part of the
it's
culture.
a
Load up the car,
big thing
load
for
up the
us.
kids. Let's just drive where we're going and have a blast and stop at little motels along the way.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. I miss those. I gotta do more of those.
Hell yeah, man. I love it.
Yeah.
The other thing we definitely have in common
But
is talking about the weather. Holy jeez.
people think talking about the weather is because you have nothing else important to talk about or
No.
interesting. The weather is very interesting because they're two huge countries. So much crap is happening everywhere.
So, for you guys to know, in the States, you get some of our cold air coming down. We get some of that hot air coming up. Don't take this as I'm talking about the weather, right? So we're being nice to each other. But we literally exchange air currents. So we influence each other.
The Great
in our
Lakes effect?
Yes.
Oh, it's huge.
Man, our
But
weather
then you get
patterns
Chinooks that
depend
blow
on
down
each
from the
other.
north, and you got all these things.
People don't realize that. And it's like, if you're talking about, because we are all North American,
Yeah.
right? So you guys have the United States of America, which are built up. You know what you're built from. Canada is different provinces, but we are all North America. We share that airstream. We share that weather. When we see New York,
Weather patterns don't follow borders.
no, they don't care. When we see New York being beaten down, by the storm are going, uh-oh,
It's coming
here
up.
it comes.
Whenever there's the hurricanes that come up the coast off
Say,
Florida
no,
and then they come up the East Coast,
no. Keep
our
it down,
Americans
keep
get
it down.
pummeled
Oh,
afterwards because it is what it is.
So what you guys get, we get.
Oh, yeah.
And what we get, you guys get. So we share that in common as well.
We have a little more snow maybe, but it's just what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, one other thing we share is basically the pop culture, TV shows, movies, music.
Look
Let's
at the
face it.
back that we have here. I can guarantee you that 99.8% of that is American.
American produced films.
Yeah.
But here's the interesting
But
part.
here's-
Most people don't realize this. A big chunk of those films and TV shows are actually shot in Canada. They're American production companies, but because of tax incentives and locations and whatnot, a lot of shot in Canada, and most of these actors are interchangeable. I mean, half of the Hollywood A-list is Canadian.
Oh, yeah. Big
And
time.
the other half is obviously American, and it's just what it is. And they keep switching back and forth. And so much is shot in Toronto and Vancouver, LA, New
Montreal
York,
is
Montreal,
huge.
Chicago, Georgia.
Even Ottawa. There's
Even-
so
yeah.
much being shot in Ottawa.
Did you know there's a small town outside of Ottawa called Almont?
Yeah.
Almont is the Hallmark Christmas movie capital of the
Yes.
world. They film
Yeah,
about a
for
dozen
real.
Hallmark Christmas movies
Yeah.
in that small town.
It's so
every year,
picturesque.
and it's just a half hour outside of Ottawa. So all
Yeah.
the stars come to Ottawa, film there for a couple weeks, and then fly home. But it's completely the TV, film, and music industry
that.
really knows no border.
It's like
knows no
we're
border.
intertwined like
Yeah.
you would not believe.
It's crazy.
You guys come up with the ideas. You come and
Though the money's there, right? So they go up with the money.
because of the population.
Yeah,
we
again.
can't compete money wise. It's impossible.
You have
right?
10 times our population, so
right?
basically
so you're
same with the
talking
budget.
over 300 million people, and we're just about to hit the 40
Yeah.
million. Take that into consideration. So budget wise,
Yeah.
if you're taking an entire cast, if you're taking all that talent and you're bringing it to Canada, here's the other fun fact, is that talent that you're bringing from Hollywood, or now a lot of them are in Texas now, but because of some California issues, but we're not going to talk about that. But that talent is usually coming back home.
Oh, yeah. Look at
That's
some of the
the
big
right thing.
A-listers. Ryan Reynolds,
Yes.
Canadian.
So they recorded.
Oh, yeah.
Like even if you're looking at Deadpool's, they're just done in Vancouver,
Yeah,
man.
it's all shot in
It's like-
Vancouver. It's passed off as some generic American city. It's Vancouver.
Entertainment wise, we laugh at the same things, right?
Oh, yeah.
Same TV shows. We enjoy the same type of action movie, like all of it. We cannot
Hey,
separate that. It's
Superman
part
is
of
half
all of us.
Canadian. Created by Jerry
Lois
Siegel.
Lane.
Lois Lane, yeah.
The
Jerry
original
Siegel and
Lois
Joe
Lane.
Shuster.
Well, the original.
Joe Shuster was Canadian.
Yeah.
They are the creators of Superman. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all intertwined. We
unreal,
can't
man.
separate it.
We can't get
No.
you can't get rid of us, and we can't get rid of you.
And we don't want to.
No, we freaking enjoy it, man, so much.
What's next?
So the other big thing is we were talking about hockey earlier, but sports rivalry.
Oh yeah.
We have that in common, big time.
Let's face it, practically every big sports franchise, with the exception of the NFL, because
Because
we got the CFL.
CFL. So
But there are Canadian teams on every of those major
CFL is
leagues.
the Canadian Football League, by the way.
I think they could figure that out.
Oh, you never know.
You know, granted, we have
never
less
know.
teams. Again, we have the smaller population, but
Yep.
nonetheless, we're part of baseball. We're part of basketball.
Yep.
We're part of hockey.
Yep.
All these big ones, and people
And don't
just
forget
get
curling.
right.
We're part of curling.
Is there?
right?
I don't know.
I should know. We should all know. Let's look into it, folks.
But
let's find out if we have curling in common.
I'm sure we do.
Maybe.
But people rally behind these teams. I mean, dude, the Blue Jays game last year.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. With being in the finals last year, that's huge.
The entire country
Man.
got into it, just like you guys get. Baseball is the American pastime, and we got so caught up in it too because the Blue Jays
Yeah.
were in the main in
And
the World
at
Series.
one point, we had a team in Montreal, the Expos, and baseball was huge in Canada. But again, we go back, right? It's always a population thing. But if you went to, if you went to Montreal for the Expos, or if you went to Toronto for the Blue Jays, it's sold out. Like every seat is covered all the time.
Oh yeah. People love
the
it.
only reason why we can't have, and if you look at the Blue Jays, man, that I don't know what, dude. What's the seating capacity at the
Sky Dome, or what's it
Holy-
called, the Rogers Center, or whatever,
keep
Air
changing
Canada
it,
Center,
whatever-
or
whoever's being
something sponsored center.
We should know that as well as as good proper Canadians. But to me, it's just the fan base that rallies around these teams, and that's what I was trying to say. The rivalry with the rallying
Yes.
is phenomenal. I love this back and forth that we have, and it is at those moments. It is 100% North. We are North Americans, because I mean, in Toronto, it's what 54,000.
It's the Rogers Center, 54,000 seating capacity.
54,000 for
That's
us.
huge.
For us, that's massive.
I think for
massive.
most venues that's massive.
I don't know in the
let's be
States. You
honest.
probably have like 200,000 in
Well,
their
I-
stadiums, but again, it's population thing, right?
Yeah.
But for us to have that many people show up all the time, and how big, like, I love watching sports, but I don't spend a lot of time watching sports. But when you get into things like this, it's like I'm on board. Like we usually call it, and I'm sure you guys do the same thing as the bandwagon, right? As soon as the team's doing well, I'm jumping onto the bandwagon.
And you're gonna have the viewing parties and bring everybody over,
But
and
it's
beer
exciting.
and chicken wings.
It's
and
so
it's a spectacle.
exciting, man. It's I just enjoy it so much.
And we all do it. We all do it.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, regardless if it was happening just in Canada, if it's happening in the States, the fact that we're sharing that again, I think that's phenomenal. I love that so much that we have that in common.
Another thing we have in common, and this is not something you really see nearly as much in other parts of the world, Europe, Africa, things like that, is both Canada and the States are notorious for having these big national parks.
Oh yeah, go
We
Yellowstone.
have Banff National Park, Goldmorn, and all these things.
No
and
kidding.
they're just, it's the government has put away these fabulous tracts of land that are majestic in their particular landscape for the area, and boom, you come and you explore the raw beauty, the raw nature of that part of the world.
Dude,
and it's phenomenal.
Can you look up when was the first national park in the U.S. and when was the first national park in Canada?
I don't know the exact date, but I know the national parks were established by Sir John A. Macdonald. So this is in the
It's been a while.
70s, I'm going to say, probably,
And
because he became Prime Minister
I'm
in
guessing the States
1867.
is pretty freaking close too.
All right, so
Like, both are
Yellowstone was in
1800s.
72. So Yellowstone was 1872. All right. And so when was the first Canadian national? Dude's going to put that up for us.
It's freaking awesome, yeah.
It's around the same time. It's people realize these are great big countries, and we have to preserve part of its natural beauty.
But the fact that we have these two massive countries, and regardless of all the things that were going on in the world, both Canada and the U.S. realized
Yep.
that how important this was for the population. And I mean, it'd be one thing, let's say, for the States going, you know what, we need national parks, we need to preserve nature, we need to let people be able to go camping, go nature walking, just to check out. And Canada goes, now, it, let's cut all the trees down, let's burn, let's get all this. No, we were like on board, both countries approximately at the same time.
Yeah,
going,
give or take 10, 15 years or so.
But it's that just shows you, this was like in the mid 1800s, we already had the same mentality when it came to that specific thing.
Progress is one thing, but preservation is another.
Yes.
And we share this. And if you've ever been to any national park, you know how breathtaking it is. And you're like, I want to see the other ones.
We have amazing countries.
I remember the first time I went to Banff. I haven't seen Yellowstone, but I remember the first time I went to Banff. Or in Alberta, the Athabasca ice fields.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You're like, it's mind blowing.
Yeah, and the fact that both our countries are big on preserving that.
Yep.
And that we have access to it. I
don't know about it in the States, but I know in Canada right now, national parks first of all, on certain days they're free access, but I think the pass, seasonal pass for any park in the country is like $72. You buy the one pass and you have access to any park in the country at any time for a full year.
That's cool.
And to be honest, $72 Canadian, something like that. I mean, dude, maybe you can update the price there, but I think it's somewhere around that price. But basically, you pay that
It's like
once.
$1.50 American.
It's $72. It's probably like around $50.
Just saying.
But to say I can access any of these phenomenal parks year round, it's just insane. Although getting to them is expensive because they're all over the place and there's a lot of distance.
I'm excited about this next category.
What's that?
This is something, I think out of the entire list, this is my favorite thing that we have in common.
What?
Between Americans and Canadians is our holidays.
We all have the same holidays.
We have the same, we all have that little twist.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is one of those twists.
You guys have it in November, we have it in October.
But it all has to do...
we still have it,
Yeah, but it all has to do with, when...
The harvest was.
Exactly, when harvest, because we get colder faster, so we need to hustle.
We would harvest in October.
We need to harvest, before we get there.
I will say, not to be picky, I'm glad our Thanksgiving is October,
Gives
not
us
November,
2 months.
because there's a bigger gap before
You
Christmas.
guys should join us.
Because you're like 5 weeks before Christmas is Thanksgiving, and you're already stuffed up with the turkey.
I know how big it is for you guys. It's just as big
It's just
for us.
as big here. It's just a month earlier.
But the thing is you know how awesome it is to have it in October, to have that vacation. You guys should be right now. Go to members of Congress. Go to your
Petition your Congress,
and to follow, so we can actually have the same holiday like we do for Christmas, for Easter, for
Father's Day, Mother's Day, Easter. It's all the same time.
But
the
the
only other difference
benefits-
is you have 4th of July, we have July 1st. It's
Right.
just 4 days apart, but it's the same. It's the same damn holiday. What do?
Yeah.
We blow up fireworks.
We do the
We wave
same
flags.
thing.
We drink a lot of beer. We have barbecues.
We
We burn
eat hot dogs, man.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it. Yeah, so it's the same holidays with a little twist, American twist, a Canadian twist, but for sure.
Everything else. I mean, they have President's Day. We have Queen Victoria Day.
Yep. We have the same holidays.
You
that's
have
what I'm
Veterans
saying.
Day. We have Remembrance Day. It's
Yes.
the same day. It's November
all
11th.
the
It's just
same. Dude, it's like people don't realize how much we're freaking
it's practically
so much
mirror
the same.
images with slight little shading difference here
little
and there.
nuances here and there.
We love our holidays. We do.
Damn, man.
We
it's
love
like we
to
can't
get
wait
together
for the
and
next
eat
one.
and drink and
When you're looking
sometimes
at your calendar, you're going, "When's the next holiday?" It's like, and I know you
When's
guys
the next
love
one
it
for
too.
us? There's
Where are
nothing
we?
in June, so Father's Day's coming up,
Yeah, so Father's Day is going to be
And then it's
one,
Canada Day.
and then Canada Day.
and you
for us,
guys
and
have
the next-
Independence Day.
Yeah, so just exactly, that's going to be our next big one.
Yeah.
Canada Day, like the 4th of July, it's massive.
Especially,
Concerts all over the place.
especially we live in the national capital, and because of that, it's always a big to-do.
People come here, man.
Like
Holy
the
jeez.
metro area of Ottawa is about 1 million people. On Canada Day, in the downtown area alone, there's typically somewhere around 250,000 to 350,000 tourists in about a 10-city block area.
If you want to see,
insane.
if you want to see what downtown Ottawa looks like, our
Check out
capital,
this episode.
Yeah, go check that out. We give a tour of our capital of Canada.
In time for
and
Canada Day.
our city.
We didn't shoot on Canada Day; it would be too crowded.
No, it was for Canada Day, but Canada Day we wouldn't be able to record it.
We'd be excuse me.
It'd be too much.
Yeah.
There's so many people. But yeah, that for me, in the whole list, is the fact that we share all of this. And let's face it, it's like most of our, let's say if you're looking at our Christmas movies that we love, they're American Christmas movies. We
Shot in
share-
Canada.
Yeah, exactly. Because
We
got
talked
the
about
snow,
that a
man.
few commonalities ago. Yeah.
We got it all. What's next, dude? What do we have in common that's important for everybody to know?
I think another thing, of course, this varies a little bit from area to area because they're two huge countries, but we share the same look.
Oh,
Let's face it. What am I wearing? Jeans and a t-shirt. What do you see me wearing every episode? Jeans and a t-shirt. Or he's got a little open button shirt. But here's the thing. we don't have these weird fashion. I don't mean weird. I take
We're
that
for
back.
us.
I don't mean weird in a derogatory sense. I mean weird as in uncommon.
Yes.
We're not dressed in kimonos or saris or things like that. The cultural fashion identity is identical. The New York, Montreal, Paris fashion house is the same thing.
Yeah.
Paris may be a little more highbrow sometimes, but it's just Americans and Canadians, just looking at one, you can't tell where they're from.
We can cross the border
Nobody can tell.
and you would
Yeah,
never
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
If we're walking amongst each other, Americans in Canada, Canadians in the States,
Just looking
there's
at 'em, you can't tell.
no way you can tell.
You know?
We dress the same, we walk the same, we look the same. It's crazy.
We
how
all buy
much.
it from the same store franchises,
Let's put it this way:
I buy my jeans at Costco.
when people are traveling, they have to legitimately to be able to identify themselves. They have to sew like a Canadian flag patch,
Yeah.
just so people can tell.
Oh, you're from Canada, not the States, yeah.
Because you guys are, again, it's the North American thing, right? If we had like a North American flag, we'd all be sewing that same flag. But
They should design one, but that would have to include Mexico. So no sombreros.
there's the one with the two flags with the Canadian, but they would have to be
That's the Can-Am flag.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Can-Am flag. But having a North American flag, I think that would be pretty cool. Actually, I'm down for that.
All right, so
I'd like to see that.
leaders of North America.
Yeah.
So that's Mark Carney. There's Donald Trump. I apologize, I forget your name, but there's a fantastic Mexican president. She's doing great things right now. I forget her name. And then all the Caribbean islands, because you're part of North America too.
Bring them on.
You'll bring them on.
We need a vacation destination.
Yeah. So
As much as I love Texas and Florida, and
form Claudia Sheinbaum.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's the Mexican president, and all the. I'm not going to name all the Caribbean islands because there's too many of them.
Yeah.
But I'll get together and make a North American flag because
Yeah.
the European nation has their union.
Yeah.
I should say.
And
The
that's the
European
whole
Union has
thing.
their flag.
I still
We need
don't
one.
get. I still don't get why, if all the European countries can get together and have the same currency, the euro,
Well,
and
UK bowed
no,
out.
I know, but they bailed out. I'm talking about because they're on an island. So anybody who's on terra firma,
Yeah, the mainland.
the mainland, have that common currency and are part of the European Union. It'd be awesome if we could have
would
the
be
North
awesome.
American Union
I think the difference
and
is
everybody could keep their own identities.
I think the difference is all of the mainland Europe would fit in like Canada 3 times over.
No. Yeah, but still, that's
And then add America
Dude,
and add Mexico. The
think about
landmass
it.
is so much bigger here.
think about it. If you had like the North American Union, where it would be a shared dollar, shared commerce, open borders like they do. Because there's other issues, but
Open trade issues. Yeah, you mean, yeah.
open trade. Yeah. So all of that.
Well, we used to have NAFTA.
Yeah, but imagine how
That was a long time ago.
strong we could be. It'd be unreal.
But we're
Anyways.
not going to get political.
No, it's not political. It's I'm talking about the people,
Economic, yes.
right?
Yes.
So if you talk about the people and you add the economy side of things and the benefits it would be to every person that lives on specifically we're talking about the States and Canada, that'd be phenomenal to me. But yeah, for sure,
Oh, yeah.
the culture, how we dress, and everything else is practically the same.
So what's
except for there's one thing, pretty much all the same, but one thing, and it's the final thing that we tend to tease each other a lot about,
What's that?
is the way we talk.
Eh?
Right?
I know. But
Y'all don't get it.
But I think-
Y'all don't get what I'm talking about.
personally, I think accents is more of a regional thing than a country thing because a Maritimer and somebody from BC
Yeah.
and somebody from the prairies and somebody from Ontario, we're all
But there's-
Canada, we sound different. And again, the States, a New Yorker in the Bronx
He doesn't
and a
say
Texan,
y'all.
and a Texan are not going to sound the same at all.
No, somebody from New York goes, "Hey, I'm walking here."
Yeah.
Right?
Whereas,
so
yeah.
there's all these. So
I'm going to say all of North America shares different accents and different cultural things. But yeah, it's funny
funny because it's the thing is that those are things that we have in common. We, on each side of the border, Americans think that we say "a" all the time. Here's a fun fact, folks. If you say "a" to a Canadian, most likely you just triggered something, and they're gonna start saying "a"
a lot more than we normally do.
Yeah, it's just one of those.
It's like
things.
a domino effect.
Yeah. So, you know what? This
I think
list
that's a
was
lot.
awesome, man.
It was awesome. You know what else is
I
awesome?
really realized.
Subscribing.
Yeah, do that.
And then you
That's
like and
awesome.
share.
If you want to help us out, that's awesome. But this, you know what? Going into the episode, and we were talking about how we wanted to focus on everything that we have in common and celebrating the fact that we're so much more alike than we could ever imagine.
Let us know what you think we missed
Yes.
on this list.
That's fantastic.
And on top of that, all I have to say is see you next Thursday, eh?
Hey, yeah.
Cheers, dude.
We'll see y'all next Thursday. See you next time.